just love me because I exist. I can love her because she exists. I can love her unconditionally. I can love her and not. Oh shit! Do you think? Truth meter. Are you ready to hear this? Are you ready to hear this? Do you think? Okay, don't take this personally. I'm not.
No, we are here.
Do you think women are capable of love?
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
Bro.
It's like unconditional love.
Yes, bro, you've not been loved.
I think it's just, okay, I've just accepted the fact that.
What's your take on that 84-year-old and that mama?
Oh yes, so the story of the 84-year-old. So there was an 84-year-old German guy who was living in Mombasa, and he bought this house with this woman.
But she wants to go out.
Mm-hmm.
What do? Do you let her go, or you fight about it?
How did you handle the situation? I want to hear your side.
Bro, we fought.
Ah.
Because there's no way you're leaving me in the house.
Yes.
And the way you're dressed.
Yes.
You're looking single.
You haven't heard the word modern man.
There's no modern man. A man is a man.
Exactly, a traditional man.
Still a man.
Yes, of course.
Yo.
But we haven't evolved, man. We haven't evolved to the changing environment.
It's a crisis out here. The Mike Sonko story, that reminds me of that.
Yeah.
We'll go to that later on.
There was someone I wanted to talk to about the Mike Sonko story, but he told me, no, let's not talk about it. But I want to talk about it, man.
Now you can talk about it.
I was thinking about it the other day, by the way. In fact, I think we can move on to that topic now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Marriage doesn't favor women. Yo.
She just said that.
Wait, you're saying? Yo, we need to hear your side. Okay, so why do you think marriage favors men more than women?
They're kids.
Those are kids. One statement I'll make. Women are born, men are made.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned, of course, the social media, the easier access that women can get to men out there.
And even
that's the thing that has really made me a bit hesitant towards marriage and all that kind of stuff, right? You know?
We'll pause, we'll cut here.
Yeah. We don't want to show what we're drinking. Or what he's drinking. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, SG, aka Asim, aka Baba Yao, was it?
Baba Yao.
Baba Yao, yeah. And today I'm here as usual with my host, or with my guest, or with my host, or
co-host.
with my co-host.
No,
co-host.
I'm just the guest.
You're the guest.
Hey, this is your channel, bro. But
we're going to be a collaboration, so...
Fantastic.
So collaboration then with Luno.
Yeah, what's up?
Reintroduce yourself to the people that didn't watch the first episode.
Yeah, the first episode was women are not an investment.
Not an investment.
Yeah, but we said we really went into depth with that, and I think you should get to listen to that.
If you're watching this right now, it's not just us two right now here. That's why
team of people. Shout out camera one.
Yes, absolutely.
So today we're trying to come up with topics. I don't think we need to be having topics. It kind of cages.
Me, the topic I want to talk. This is the topic I wanted to talk to.
It cages the conversation.
Yes. So there are a couple of things I wanted us to touch on.
Yeah.
One is, so there was one thing I had talked to IQ about regarding the event that I had gone to. The singles
sausage
event.
fest.
No, it wasn't a sausage fest. What are you talking about?
It didn't update me.
Oh, I didn't update you. Okay, so what?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I remember. I told you.
You called me like on Friday. I don't know. You had too much Fanta to drink. And...
Fanta as always, man.
Shit.
I don't mess around with other things. So yeah, I'd gone to that event and it was basically just 90% women and like maybe 5% men.
Yeah.
It was a singles event.
I've heard of those.
Yes.
How was it?
It was very, very interesting. It was very interesting to note how women were really dying to go for these events.
To find a man. Yes. And you know, that's not even the first one. There was a fest that people went and it was just ladies.
It was just ladies, yeah.
Just a few niggas around.
Yeah.
It's been a conversation going on the internet.
What are your thoughts on why are we in this phenomenon?
I had a lot of points that people raised. Like, I think men are broke, or I don't know, but men evolved.
Okay, let's expand on men are broke.
No, not broke. We are broke towards going to the club. That's all. But we have money for other things.
I still feel like men are broke.
How?
I feel like in this generation right now, with the way things are, I think women are making more money than men.
Of course, bro.
Then there you go.
But it's always been like that.
No. It's
Women
not
have always had money more than men.
Nah. It's now in the new generation right now. Gen Zs and above, like they're making more money now with technology, like with social media and everything.
Yeah, they just
Women are
have to
making
do
more
a
money
few
right
little
now.
moves on the internet.
Yeah, there you go,
There
man.
you go.
I rest my case. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think men have just evolved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're no longer looking for fun there. Yeah, most of us just want to settle down.
Now, I feel like men can't afford to go and have fun.
Yeah, because there's no fun, bro. You have to build a house. You have to do all these things now.
Exactly. There's no fun.
Like I've
There's
said,
no fun.
we are broke towards that side of life. You get. But when it comes to these major things of life, we're not broke.
Oh, but there's a second thing. There's a second layer to that as well. So yes, there's the broke part of it, but then there's also the aspect of men not being able to get with women, even if they do go for these events.
Standards.
Because standards.
There's a guy. So he said, nowadays any woman with an iPhone, the refurbished ones, you know, they come with standards, bro. They come with a lot of standards and
high expectations of what
high expectations. And you know, nowadays we don't have the same way we were saying, like we need to have our own checklist as men. Like, what am I looking for? You get.
I think that's the problem.
Women already have them.
Yeah, we don't have a checklist.
We don't have checklists. As long as
men are freaking dogs, man. We're just whatever is moving, we're like, let's go and attack this thing.
This one. But you find she has standards.
Of course she has standards. It's in her nature to have standards.
Men don't have any standards.
The only thing we're looking at is like, is this thing
what's the
fuckable that we can get in there? That's about it, basically.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That's the problem right there.
But this whole thing around like, where are the men? Like, they're not going for these events. I still feel like it's evolved around either they're broke or they're just tired of being rejected to the point where it's like, now I'm not even going to bother going for these events.
I'm not going to try.
I'm not even going to try. Because look, let me ask you something. If you're getting rejected let's say, for instance, you're single and you're getting rejected on the streets, and then you're getting rejected on the ground, why would you pay 2,500 or 3,000 shillings for a ticket to go and get rejected?
Again. But as well, let me ask, there was 90% women. What are they looking for?
Now, these are women who can afford their ticket. You think...
It's okay, they can afford, but...
which is fine.
What are they looking for? They thought men would be there.
Yeah, of course they thought men would be there.
And then men are afraid. They don't want to go. So how does that even shift? Because it's not the only... Even in the States, bro, like these singles events, mostly women are the ones going.
Women are making more money. Women are more educated. Men are dropping out of university.
Women are empowered. We just want to make 1,000 shillings. We're good.
But damn.
The girl child has been empowered now. Like, we are looking at the end product of this women empowerment. You get? The boy child was neglected to some extent. So whatever mindsets they have is what is keeping men outside from going
out of those parties and events and stuff.
You got an
so then where do women then find men?
Yo, where do they find men?
Any suggestions? I don't think that
we live in a time where like women have right now women are not taking men like a priority.
Exactly. But then these parties looking for men.
It's usually not about that.
Yo.
That is very true. That is
men
very true.
Men stopped being priorities to
men
women.
Stop being priorities because women have found other sources to take care of themselves.
Of enjoyment even.
And enjoyment, yes. It's the hard truth, man.
There's this care about relationships and marriage, you get? Yeah, so I think these women don't bluff when they come to the internet and tell us, like, I'm focusing on this and this. Like, it's not like, years back when
Marriage was
all
like
that to us.
the thing. Yeah.
And when it comes to satisfying themselves, there are other ways. You
Of
can-
course, there are other ways.
We got rose
Instead of,
flowers.
Like, getting a man will end up hurting them. You see this stuff like on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of factors. So I think everyone evolved. That's the thing.
No, I think women evolved. Men were left behind, man.
Which is not a good thing.
Men were left behind.
Men were left behind, man. Because we're still doing our traditional roles. We still want a nice submissive wife, but
we will play husband, but they won't play wife.
you haven't heard the word modern man.
There's no modern man. A man is a man.
Exactly, a traditional man.
Still a man.
Yes, of course.
Yo.
But we haven't evolved, man. We haven't evolved to the changing environment.
It's a crisis out here. So there are women who are not even interested in marriage. But why are they in the singles events though? Like, it doesn't make
They
any
just
sense.
want to have fun, probably.
With
just
who?
check out the market.
With who? If 10% is men, so it means you could go with 5 bitches for.
But you know what the funny thing is? Because even when I went for the event, right, I was there and literally it was just covered with women. But the thing was, it's not like even any of them were like trying to approach and talk to me, which was even weird. And they had this expectation that I had to now go out and start.
Of course,
talking to
that's
them,
how it's supposed to be.
which is right. But
Yeah.
if the roles are
Do you want
reversed,
to have a woman who approached you?
no, wait, I'm painting you the picture over there.
Okay.
Imagine you're in a room and there are 100 women here.
And none of them is coming at you.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And
No
you're just
problem.
one or two. Yeah, they're just 1 or 2 guys.
Yo.
If it was reversed and it was 100 men and like 2 women,
Whoa.
every guy would try to be like trying to talk to this girl, isn't
But
it?
that's the man's mentality.
But that's the man's mentality. Yes, I get that.
That's how we were born.
I get that.
A woman is not meant to chase after.
But now we're living in modern times. We have empowered the woman. So what's stopping her from coming and approaching a guy that she wants?
That's women just, like the women who do.
Exactly. But it wasn't happening at this event, that's for sure.
Okay, no, that's where we go to my points.
It wasn't about
Exactly.
niggas.
So, yeah.
Maybe there's just a bunch of LGBT people.
I don't know. Women have
Or-
a lot of marriages and relationships
But let me say this.
because of
So-
how, there's that scare, especially about being cheated on. Like, in that context, like, yeah. So you see, women are focusing on empowering themselves, being better at,
Yeah.
maybe have a kid and train them by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
They don't have that
happens.
stress of,
Dealing with
But
a
you know,
man.
the difficulties of raising a child on your own as a woman is difficult.
it's like, this
No,
thing
but
of-
I think when they have their own money, this is their mentality. When they have their own money, they have their own home, a car. What's a man for, bro? Can call a plumber. Can call.
Exactly. I kind of feel like social media and like the government has probably just taken over the man's role, man. Especially in the Western countries. Like in the UK, what's happening is like, if anything happens in the relationship, the first thing happens is the guy's kicked out of the house. Like the
Yo.
government says or the law says the guy needs to leave the house. So the
Yeah.
woman gets the kids, the woman gets the house, like everything,
everything,
right? She
yeah.
keeps everything and the government will back her up. And the government will give her alimony or whatever, like, will support her and will force the guy to pay alimony and all the child support, which is fine. I get that
Yeah.
part. But it's like, they don't care if he has a job or not. He has to pay that. If he doesn't pay, he's taken to prison, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, there's all this support system for the woman. And the worst part is, you've heard of no-fault divorce. A woman can wake up
Yeah, she can
today and
just
just
say,
say,
I don't want this nigga.
I don't want to be with this guy. So he needs to leave the house.
Yo, after
So-
you've invested like that.
Yeah,
So where does that leave, man?
exactly.
We need to empower ourselves. Yeah?
But me love the change. I love the way now men are.
Yeah, because we are noticing the gap.
Mm.
The gap is there. You can't just approach a woman with, hey, I want to marry you.
But you see, to close that gap, a man needs to really build himself up to the point where he is better than what provisioning a woman can get outside on the streets. Like, if let's say, for instance, the government and whatever the community is giving her, let's say a 1,000 shillings a month, right? A man needs to step in and give more than that, provide more than that, so that she can look up to him and say, okay, if I leave this guy, I won't get a better lifestyle
Than this.
than this.
Yeah. But where does
The problem is to
there's
sustain
always
that, maintain
there's
that.
always better out here.
That's the thing.
There's a better guy, there's a better
There's a
woman.
better, there's a better guy, there's a better
But it
woman,
goes
there's a
back
better
again to your values. There's a man and there's a woman. Like, what are you looking for? The list.
And then it comes back down to social media giving you the illusion that you have better options.
True. The moment you say, I can see better here because they're posting this and that, bro, we've lost it.
I left social media like back in 2016, man. Instagram, Facebook. Freaking hell, you sent me a text to join Snapchat, man. What the hell did you do that for?
Because you're a freak. This guy is nowhere. You know, all the social medias, you're like, what? How do you survive?
That's really cool.
What? Who? Yeah. I feel so free, like I'm living my life, man. Like the only thing I do is YouTube, which is amazing because at least I have a community I'm talking to. And then I have the music, obviously, which is on YouTube. And that's about it.
But what I was trying to show you is, or maybe like on TikTok, there's a better way of putting this stuff out there where the audience that's on YouTube, most people nowadays, you're not too much on YouTube. Like,
you know what I learned?
Like back in the day.
You know, what I learned was people who watch TikTok are not on YouTube. People on YouTube are not on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because their mindset is different. Like people on TikTok, they can't watch a video more than 5 minutes. Their attention span is like a goldfish.
True.
They're just like, next video.
Yeah,
this thing disappointed me. Let's swipe up and watch another thing.
She has a
guys on
problem with
YouTube,
that.
she does what?
Like people who are addicted to TikTok can't even watch a movie.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
I have podcasts there. I'm talking to a guy for like 2 hours. And we have like it's so amazing to just sit down with someone and just have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like a proper
meaningful conversation.
A meaningful, deep conversation all the way till the end, and you've touched up all the topics. And I feel like most people can't even do that because they're just on, swipe that swiping thing. And it's like, man, that's
scroll, next.
Yeah. So I know YouTube is also trying to push like YouTube Shorts with all these short form contents, but I try to like block all shorts. I just watch long form content. Because if it's not like a deep, meaningful like talk or something deep, then I'm like, what the hell am I?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what am I doing?
That's dope.
Yeah.
The level of discipline.
I think it's well, it's okay, it's discipline, but it's also I had temptations of going back to social media like Instagram and all those other platforms. But then I was like, what am I missing there? I mean, when I was on those platforms, I wasn't living my life. I wasn't doing the things that I was passionate about, like making music, going out skateboarding, stuff like that, like even hanging out with friends. Like I'd rather just spend like 2 hours, 3 hours in the bed just scrolling. And then I've just realized, oh crap, I just wasted like 3 hours of my life doing nothing. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. So when I started realizing that, that's when I was like, delete. And the worst thing was, actually the funny thing was, I didn't miss out on anything.
There's nothing you're missing out.
Yeah, there's nothing I'm missing out. You feel like, you're missing something. Like, what's the latest trend or what's this? Eventually, it'll get to you. Like, someone will tell you about it or something. Have a nice conversation with someone. I come and sit down with this guy. He tells me all the news. I'm like, okay, good. So that's all my news for the day.
Yeah, but again, I think it depends with the industry you're in.
Yeah, that's also true.
And social media is not entirely bad. Because most of the good topics I see, like even this long form content, they bring it down to TikTok, like a snippet. So if it triggers your mind or interests you, you now go to YouTube. So it's an easier way of moving information around.
Yeah, if you're a content creator, then yeah, I guess so. You can.
So it's not entirely bad, but it messes up with your concentration. She sends me long formats. I'm like, okay, I'll watch.
Yeah, there you go. You see.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to like avoid, man, because it's wild out there, man. Like, yeah, I don't know.
So what's your take on that 84-year-old and that mama?
Oh yes, so the story of the 84-year-old. So there was an 84-year-old German guy who was living in Mombasa, and he bought this house with this woman, And then he later on kicked her out after, I think, 10 or 11 years.
Even have
He kicked her
babies.
out. They had kids.
I think they have babies.
You think or you know?
I think so.
I didn't see any kids on the post that I saw. Someone shared the video with me, and then they told me, this guy's
Like what kind of entitlement would this woman have if she didn't have any kids for this guy?
But you know, the story was one-sided, man. Because we got the story from the woman's side.
From the woman's side.
She hired some camera guys. They came in and took videos of her jumping over the gate, getting into the house to fight with the guy to say, get this 22-year-old woman out of this house. I'm your wife. I need to be with you. We've lived here for 11 years or something. We bought the house together. But then the thing that didn't make sense was like, now she started talking about deporting him and kicking him out of the house. And then, so I was like, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want to get back with him? Or are you just back because you want the house and you want him deported? You see? So that was not adding up there a little bit. Yeah. And then we didn't get to hear the guy's side of the story. Like, why did he kick her out? She must have done something really stupid. But if they had kids, then what he did wasn't right.
Yeah.
Then I would support the woman, right? Because if you've got kids and then you're kicking her out, then what the hell are you doing as a guy?
But she called the bed a matrimonial bed. It means they were married.
Yeah. So that doesn't mean they have kids?
There must be kids.
We didn't see that in the post.
There must
so
be kids.
For now, we'll just assume.
For this, yeah, but for
Maybe
this woman to have such guts, you know. Yeah.
No, but a woman can still get guts.
Yeah.
Like, you still need to respect the woman, like, to be married to her for how many years?
That was 11 years, yeah.
Kids or not, she need to. She has a right. You know, yeah.
Actually, it's a valid point. She's been with him for 11 years in the house.
Doing what?
Okay, obviously she's... That's the thing now. If we could hear...
like...
I think people like marry and stay for...
You know, the thing was, we didn't get to hear the guy said, maybe for 11 years, she never lifted a finger in that house. Maybe they just had like, servants or whatever doing all the errands and stuff, right? And then she was just entitled and just sitting like, oh, give me this, give me that, buy for me this and that. And maybe he just one day woke up and snapped and said,
tired.
Yeah, I'm fed up, man. I'm done. I can't freaking pay for everything. I've provided you with all of this, and the least you could do is just wash my dishes, or something simple, Then at that point, it's just like, yeah, this is not working.
True.
And then she also mentioned that he had cancer. Yes, he had cancer. So, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if he had cancer, why would he have kicked her out if he has cancer? I mean, at that point, when you find out you have cancer, you would have stayed. You would have told her to stay and take care of you or something like that, right?
So it says, Mzungu Habi admits he has cancer while Beth wants the side chick to leave her home. Yeah, he has cancer. So maybe he's just trying to have fun for the last days of his life. And we can't judge the guy.
Yeah, because the girl in there was 22.
Even King David in the Bible, before he died, they put a very young virgin around him, and that's when they knew this guy is dead.
God damn, man.
For real, that's what. Just read the Bible.
No, I'm just shocked at the age difference. Like, he's 84. 84.
What's the mindset though?
Man, at 84, and he was just like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's go, man. Damn. That's crazy, yo.
Men don't grow old though.
Yeah, we're always kids at heart, man. It's when we get married and settle down is when we say, oh no,
I would advise the women, like, there's no need of, you see, we can be serious in life.
Yeah, when it's time to be serious.
Yeah, when it's time to be, but we can play as well. And the moment we kill that child, we're both boys and girls inside. So the moment we kill that part of enjoyment of life, that fun part, the rest of these things become boring.
But you know what IQ said? These are his words. I'm going to quote his words. He said, the job of a woman.
The role of a wife is to observe what makes the man happy and put an end to that nonsense.
Is to find what makes the husband happy and cut that shit out.
Why?
But why?
But that's not what
Maybe
they
you
do,
ladies
baby.
can tell us why.
Find what makes
Like
the man happy.
you
and
find
cut
what
it out.
makes your husband happy, and you're like, I need to cut this out. Like for instance, maybe Luno likes to play music or something, or he likes to game or something. And then one day you'll be like, this piece of shit always keeps playing this video game or keeps playing this music, and I hate it. He's not spending time with me. So you come in and tell him, babe, what the hell's wrong with you?
You don't have time for me.
Yeah, you don't have time for me. You're just constantly on this thing.
No, that's not good.
Nah, that's not cool.
I think that's the thing. Like most men, like always fear, like, you know, and you've heard of man cave. Like you know what a man cave is, right? Yeah. So like
It's where
a man
all the
cave is
fun
like
is.
yeah, where the guy has to go, like out of the whole house, he has to make a small basement compartment cubicle where he can go and have some fun.
It's not even fun. It's just having your own mental
Something like
space.
he's like he can, like,
can
I
just
guess
have your
isolate
own
himself
space.
from the woman.
Yeah, because it's too much.
So, but then why does that exist?
It's too much sometimes. Sometimes you need to keep them.
At bay. Marriage doesn't favor women.
Let me tell you.
Yo.
She just said that.
I'm telling you the truth. You guys can
Wait,
do
you're
research.
saying,
Marriage does not.
yo, we need to hear your side. Okay, so why do you think marriage favors men more than women?
Like it's the work we put in. You get.
Okay, what work are you putting in?
Like right now, if you have a kid, who's going to spend more time with the kid?
You.
You get. Yeah, the man is working hard. He's out there, you know, grinding and all. But that's why you find like the woman who gets the whatever the stress after. What is it called?
Having the child.
Yeah, like it's really
Prenatal.
exhausting. That's why you see when women come out of these marriages, like they glow, they look like it's a topic right now. You people need to check it out. It's a topic right now. Like
What are
in
your
this
thoughts on
world,
this?
they're saying in this world, single women are happier, and single women and married men are the happiest. Yes, yeah.
You're saying okay, so you're saying single women and married men are happier.
Yeah. It's not about even them, like, you know, having an affair. No, they're looking at the single women in the world and not the married men.
Single men married. Single women married men.
Like, let me tell you.
I think it's the opposite.
Let me tell you, like, you see my girlfriends, everyone is complaining about. You understand? Like,
Are they married, your friends?
yeah, my friends are like all my friends are married.
Okay.
But it's always like even my boyfriend knows. I disabled the other line, right, and got a new line because I was okay. Besides being tired of other things, it was my friends calling me every other day about marriage. You get married. My husband is doing this and that. You get so it's stressing and yeah. But you see you guys out there having fun, blah blah blah. Me, I'll be here with the kids. I have to take like it comes from it's a broad topic, you get.
But I feel we have to define happiness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
And if we're in marriage and a kid is stressed or is gonna be stressed,
like it's other factors, you get. It's not.
There's all these other factors that surround happiness. But you know, somewhere down the line, happiness is a personal job.
But you know, the way I kind of see it is like, you know, you've got your wife there, right? And she's taking care of the child. Isn't that her only responsibility, the child? Yes, it's stressful to take care of a kid. I get that part. But if a man has built a system in place, he's put a system in place for you to feel secure and safe, and that you don't have to worry about anything else, the bills, the water,
Just
the internet, just the kid. And you just feed the kid, bathe the kid, put him to sleep. That's it. I know it sounds.
Now, what is women? Let me bring it out. What is women is you leaving her when she's in that state of motherhood and having another woman.
Right.
That's usually
so
it's
that's
actually about another woman.
That's
the biggest problem in every relationship. That's what I'm saying. It's
marriage and relationships. And that's the thing that stresses women in marriage. You get? Yeah, I think that's.
They're always worried that.
But then it goes back to the options that we think we have.
But then hang on a second.
Because what happens? Have you ever met a divorced man?
I know a few divorced men.
Are they happy? They are not. Because basically, when a man has a wife, yeah, this woman is everything to him.
Yeah, because he's
Like
invested-
I'll build my world around her.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
So he's invested all of this on her.
so I've
and then she
invested
leaves,
this.
and then she leaves. Why would he be happy?
Wait.
Uh
You invest in a woman and you build your life around her.
huh.
And the moment she leaves, because she's the foundation of this thing, your world crumbles. Why? Because you thought you had options out here. And these women that you go after or you start trying to deal with, they cannot give you this wife. They cannot replace this woman you chose to be your wife. Because even the Bible says a wise woman builds her own home. You get?
Good point. Yeah.
She builds it herself. So you will give her a house. She'll give you a home. That's what women do. They multiply. You give her sperm, she gives you a kid.
Yeah, I get that
You
part.
get? So what happens when there's no happy divorced man? I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
I think a divorced man is a broken man. That guy is
Very
devastated.
broken. And
Yeah,
even
he's
if
devastated
they
because-
try go out there, I've heard that, I'll get married to a divorced man, they're not happy. They still want their wife. Even if
But-
they go look for another woman,
w-
they will be wanting to replace the wife.
Yes,
And
but wait, hang on a second.
it's like looking for the same thing in another person, which cannot happen.
But the problem we're facing now is who initiates divorce? Is it
Mostly
the
it's
man?
women, because
you go.
you've tired her, you've chokashad her with the bullshit.
Especially of women, other women.
Yeah.
Let's be like in these marriages and relationships, it's besides being at times you can go broke as a man, but the main problem is usually other this man cheating. Yeah, that's why I was saying, like my friends, it's all about I found this.
Ah, I see.
It's never about
But
money.
but do you understand that women put themselves in this position because you want to pick a man who is the best out of all the men that you've seen, isn't it? But you know very well that other women are also looking at this guy, right? So what you've seen in this guy, you think you're the only one who has seen. Like there are multiple other women that have seen that.
And vice versa.
Same
And vice
thing with
versa.
women.
Yeah, but now the problem is he is as loyal as the options that he has. If he has a lot of options and he doesn't exercise those options, then he's very loyal. There are men out here who have no options and then they say they're loyal. They're not loyal. It's because they don't have options.
They don't have the options.
Yeah, they don't have the options. Now, if this guy has a lot of options, then he doesn't exercise. That's a loyal guy right there. Yeah.
True.
But now the problem is women will only choose a guy who is, at least he's well established, he's good looking. Other women want him, which is like the biggest factor. I know it's a hard factor to.
That's where, let me now take it to another point. That's why women are now cheating. The women who are not coming out of those
Marriages.
where the husband is stressing him over, you get in his phone, that's another topic also. You get influence for the next podcast.
Man, we need to get her on the podcast.
We will. No, she's camera shy, that's the problem. But I've tried to do this with her a lot of times, but anyway. Now, it's
So I was saying,
It's interesting.
and that's where I would rather leave the relationship instead of cheating.
Yeah.
Now, here comes Speedy. Now, these houses, when the man is cheating and the woman is cheating, you get, I came with you, like we came from nothing. We got all this, I'm not leaving. Yeah, so whatever you're doing, I'm good. Now, that's where people are operating from, which is really, really, like, I don't like that. Yeah.
It's called the modern society nowadays.
I think a man would be hurt the most if he put in, all like if he put in that money for the house, he put in money for the school fees for the kids, took care of the woman and everything and upkeep and all that kind of stuff, and then she cheats. That's just devastating for him.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, he's probably
does.
he's probably going to do a lot of crazy things.
For a woman to cheat, it's emotional.
Yes.
She won't just cheat with anyone. Must be a replacement, bro.
Oh yes. I think one thing I've realized with women is like they'll still be in a relationship with you, but if they don't like you, they won't tell you to your face. They'll look for someone else and then start talking to that other person behind the husband's back. And then
Until
once
they
they've
feel
secured
safe.
that relationship with the other guy, that's the time they'll break off with the husband. I don't think there's the way men like move on. It's like we break up with a girl, then we move on to the next girl,
Yeah.
right? There'll be a time where men will be single and then they'll find another girl.
Yeah.
But I think for women, the way they move is like, okay, I don't
Before-
like this guy, but I'm not
They
going to break
leave-
off with this
they-
guy.
this was
I'm going to
someone
wait
told-
until I get another option.
This is
then
what-
tell him, all right, adios.
This woman was married.
Look at the way she's laughing. She knows what she's
She
doing.
knows what. Now, this boy, a married woman told me, you know, like they had problems with the husband.
Mm.
So what she told me is, this guy does not know the kind of men I talk to.
Mm.
Then I was like, okay, tell me more.
Mm.
She's like, actually, if he jokes with me, I can just leave him
Yeah, there you
right
go.
now,
Mm.
not leave the house or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I can be with him,
Mm.
but I'm not with him.
Mm.
Because I have another nigga that is really actually invested in DMing me.
Of course.
and
There's
texting me.
always
But
going
do
to
you
be
know
another.
the problem with that is niggas only want you when you have someone. This for women. They only want you when you have a knife. They don't want the responsibility of taking of you. They just want to enjoy it.
Oh, I see.
You get, if you're a married woman, like whatever you'll get is someone who's just enjoying. The moment you leave
Yeah,
your
but then those are-
husband, the moment you leave your husband and you try go engage this guy for the same thing you had with your husband, he will run away.
Yeah, the responsibility.
Yeah, of course.
They run.
Of course.
Why?
Of course.
Men don't want that responsibility.
Yeah,
I just
of
want
course.
something I can knock
Yeah.
and dispose. It's not my problem if you have your hair done or your. I don't want those problems. I just want to fuck him.
Just as like
But you see,
women love like married men. It's the same thing.
Yeah, no.
yeah, there are a lot
They
of
love
women
married men because they don't want commitment.
And if this man is responsible, he can take care of
No.
the family, so he can take care of me.
No, I kind of feel like, yeah, it's the opposite. For women, the women who look at married men, they look at this guy like, oh, this guy knows how to run a house. This guy knows how to take care of kids. This is the guy I want. How can I scheme and get him out of that relationship with that woman so I can sneak myself in?
But the moment he loses his wife, you realize they change.
Oh yes, of course. That is very true.
It's a whole paradox. It's that, like Pandora's box, you can open it like this. You're like, okay, it starts here, but it never ends. The moment
Yeah.
the woman realizes you're cheating and she decides to cheat as well,
Oh man.
it doesn't end.
I think it goes back to don't lose the fun in the relationship.
Do you? Like, you cannot kill the fun.
Yeah.
Like, if I know I met my girl,
I'm glad you brought that
like
up.
if I know my girl loves chicken and all that, like I will try create time for that. If I know she knows I like music, she'll even give me permission to do my music.
But let me ask you something. Who do you think gets bored quicker in the relationship, the guy or the woman?
The woman.
Yeah, because the guy always has to find new creative ways to keep the woman
fun.
excited, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Bro,
don't you think
I
that's
think-
a bit
But I
difficult
think
to do over time?
I think
Someone was saying this. There's this woman who was saying.
Man, we need to put a
we
mic
look
on
at
her.
marriages, but you have to. You see this movement of women. You see when they get to like 50 years, even 40, you can still be happy. But when you get to 50 something, 60, that's when you'll be like, I need a man. So you'd rather start with someone.
yeah.
Be disciplined. Like you see, like there's something that has touched me, the way you're disciplined about social media. So you can be disciplined about so many things in life. Because this social media is breaking up relationships.
Yeah, I know.
It is.
Hey, it's bad out there, man. Hey, I really try and stay away from social media
Yeah,
and
so
all
it
that kind of
was
stuff.
People need to be disciplined, you get? Yeah, like you as a woman, of course I wake up, prepare breakfast. It's like a routine for so long, but just stick in that routine, you get? Yeah, and try to involve other things like
Okay, but then there's one other thing to note, and I think the journey for a man is something that I want to touch on. Is, younger men, when they don't have wealth, education, skills, they are isolated. They're not
They're depressed.
they're not going to be approached by women, right? Women will not look
And
at
they
these
will
kind of
not
men,
even
right?
approach.
Yeah, so they have to build themselves up, and then once they finally build themselves up,
Get a
and they
wife.
finally start getting access and women start noticing them, now we're telling them, no, you should just settle down with one. While all those years when they were in their 20s or whatever, and they were trying to hustle and make
There
themselves
was no
noticeable by women, and they were noticing women going out at clubs, parties, hanging out with different men, and they were missing out on all these opportunities. And then when they finally get to that stage where they're like, finally now,
You're no longer-
there are all these options,
you're
and
no
I'm
long-
being told,
you're no longer a
no,
loser.
no, now you're just supposed to stay with this person and build a life.
It's tough, man.
So now men, what happens with these kind of men is like they end up regretting, and they're like, no, I have all this power, I have all these options, I want to exercise these options before I then settle down with someone. You see?
It's the same thing I was telling her. Like, the moment a man decides to do it alone, you get like,
Wait, what do you mean do it alone?
do the climb alone? Fuck.
Oh, right. Oh, that. I thought you were talking about jerking off or something.
Nah.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Like the moment you decide to do the grind alone and
Yeah.
hey, meet me at the top kind of vibe. Yeah. It's so hard for that man to settle for anything.
Hey, that's very true.
You get.
Yeah.
You will not value a woman's input in your life. You understand? Because we believe in the way we were created, even from the Bible, is a man and a woman as a companion. So if the man decides to go and does the work alone, yeah, and now you want to settle, you've seen even in movies, a rich guy has to pretend to be broke to find a real woman. So it's hard. Like for me, I don't choose that direction. I don't like it because it's gonna be hard to find a wife.
Everyone wants you for your money and power.
Yeah, it's not you now.
Yeah.
It's not you. It's what you can offer. Me, I want to be loved for me. Makes sense.
Now there's something I've thought of.
Taking another
I
time.
don't know if I should say it. Should I say it? Let me say
Say
it.
it. Don't be afraid.
You think
Truth meter.
Are you ready to hear this? Are you ready to hear this?
It's okay.
Okay, don't take this personally. I'm not
No, we are here.
Do you think women are capable of love?
Yes,
Oh my God, yes.
bro. You've not been loved.
It's like unconditional love.
Yes, bro. You've not been loved.
I think it's just okay. I've just accepted the fact that I know I look at a woman and say, okay, she will love me because I can do A, B, and C, and I've accepted that reality because I want to be that person who gives her
The
what
provider.
she wants. Yeah, I want her to love me because I can do A, B, and C.
Yeah.
What if it crumbles?
I always look at it as a give and take. I don't want to use the word transaction, but it is kind of like a transaction.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But
I never expect a woman to love me unconditionally. Just love me because I exist. I can love her because she exists. I can love her unconditionally. I can love her and not, oh shit. You see now what I'm saying, even this guy is just,
making me
I can
chill.
love her and never expect her to do anything for me.
Yeah. Everything is give and take. So if you're not giving me, I'm not giving you. That's selfish, though, to some extent.
But I think if you come to that realization earlier in life and not have any expectations, I mean, you should have some morals and expectations, but not completely no expectations. Like,
It's
just the
absurd to
basic,
be
some
having no
basic
expectations.
gender roles. Like, you say, okay, my woman's going to do A, B, and C at least for me. If not for me, but at least for the house, for the kids.
It's more of companionship, bro.
Yeah.
Now nowadays they prefer partnerships, which is more like a business kind of thing. But companionship is how God set it. Like a woman is supposed to be a helper, not you should not like put her on a pedestal she should do what you do in equivalence. Nowadays they want 50-50.
Let me ask you, is it dating, like maybe your exes, have they made you come to this conclusion now? Because so many men are now, where you were at.
Okay, in regards to what specifically?
The way you're saying, it's like you don't think a woman can really love
Unconditionally.
Yeah, there's something.
No.
Okay, let me ask. Okay, wait. Let me answer that question. If a woman I'm saying a woman cannot love me unconditionally. So then where were these women when I was 18, 19, 20 and I had nothing and I was no one?
That's our reasoning. Like if I make it,
I was invisible.
If I make it on my own,
I was completely invisible.
What becomes
to any woman from 17, 18, 19, 20. I think when I started earning some money and I was able to go hapa na pale, I was able to be here and there, and women are like, oh,
We
this
noticed
guy's
it.
here now at the mall. This guy's here in Westlands. Wow, this guy's in the UK.
Tag along.
When I flew to the UK, came back, and I was like, people were like, whoa, okay. Oh, you're at London Eye. Oh, that's amazing. Tell me more. You know, I became interested. Yeah, I became interested.
If you got a woman who was down for you then,
You wouldn't know.
Yo,
You wouldn't even know that
I
kind
wouldn't
of
be the
love.
guy that I am. I wouldn't have this kind of mentality that I have.
because they say 18 to 20 something, like you're down there, like maybe broke. So even if you're like even 30 and you're broke, you get, even if you're 25 and you're broke, my point was I wanted to know where you're coming from, but like if I meant, like at that, whatever stage you're at, but when you're broke, if you had someone with you then,
Yeah.
it goes back to your point, because
Yeah. Because at that age, and I saw women at my age when I was 18, and they were like, oh, I'm in Westlands right now, I'm at this club, I'm,
Yeah, bro, you can't go where they go.
I couldn't even go. I couldn't even afford, I didn't even have a bank account until I was 24.
Because the kind of men who are giving
exactly.
her attention, the kind of men who are giving this girl attention are different.
She has access to those kind of men.
me.
She could get access to those kind of men.
You want to tell me she can go to her age bracket and date a guy from that level after tasting?
She can answer
After
that
tasting
question.
this life, how will she go back?
She can answer that question. Would you date someone your own age?
Nah, they don't.
They are invisible to you, isn't it?
They're kids.
Those are kids. One statement I'll make: women are born, men are made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. But I'm perfectly okay with that dynamic of like understanding that I need to be there for my woman. I need to be the provider and just, you know, be able to build a system that she can now come into and feel protected and taken care
That's
of.
it. That's it.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it right there.
You know, that's the fear that I have. The fear that I have is like we mentioned, of course, the social media and the access, the easier access that women can get to men out there.
And even
that's the thing that has really made me a bit hesitant towards marriage and all that kind of stuff, right? You know, it's scary. You're hesitant to commit because I can't control my girlfriend's what she's watching on YouTube and what she's watching on social media and who she's talking to. Right? I don't want to be that kind of a dictator.
And what she entertains.
My job is just to be the best version of myself so that she's always looking up to me. I don't want to be the kind of guy that tells her, babe, show me your phone. In fact, if I start doing that, she's going to hate me even more.
Yay.
I want to give her the freedom, but I want to always remind her that she has picked the best option. I am the best option that she has picked. That's it. And my job is just to be the best. Keep my weight in check, you know, educate myself, always look good. Like I'm walking with her. I want her to know that when she's around with me, other people are looking up to me, right? I want to be the best example in the room, you know, so that she's proud of me.
True.
Then she'll never bother looking anywhere else. And I don't need to follow her up. I don't need to chase her up and be like, you know, all this insecure and shit like that. Nah.
The moment you know you're giving 100, there's no need to look behind. Check her phones. You know what?
Yeah.
It's death.
Yeah. Yeah, and that also brings me to another point around the micromanagement and like being in too much in the business of your partner. Like for instance, right? The reason I need to know what my wife is doing, what my girlfriend is doing, right, is so that I can protect her better. Yeah. If she wants to go out at night and she tells me, babe, I'm stepping out with some friends. Okay, where are you going? Who are you going with?
Which friends?
You need to give me this information, leave your location on so I know where you are. In case anything happens, then the responsibility is on me to come in and, you know, help you out, whatever. But then again, why would you put yourself in harm's way and go out late at night and, you know, hang out with these kind of things? So sometimes I fear is like women don't want to listen and be like, no, I'm strong and independent. You can't tell me what I want to do. You can't tell me what I want to wear. There's also the topic around women saying, oh, I can't wear, I don't let my husband pick my clothes. I just wear what I want to wear. Now, if you wear something so revealing and you're stepping outside and you know it's going to grab attention from the wrong kind of men, then there's only so much your husband can do to protect you if you're exposing yourself out there.
Yeah, you look single.
Yes, exactly. Because it also gives off that impression that, oh yeah, I'm still on the market.
Me, I didn't feel like going out, bro. She wanted to go out. What do we do? Yeah.
The question is,
And it's not that I cannot take you out. I've done it. But today, I'm not feeling like. But she wants to go out. What do? Do you let her go or you fight about it?
how did you handle the situation? I want to hear
We
your
fought,
side.
bro. We fought.
Ah.
Because there's no way you're leaving me in the house.
Yes.
And the way you're dressed,
Yes.
you're looking single. You get. So for me, and
Wait.
what women
Wait.
what women don't understand is
Uh-huh.
for a man to act in such a way, it's protection. First of all, that's our love language. If your man cannot tell you what to dress, like, hey, I don't like this. If he's always like, hey, sour, fine, hey, you look
Yeah,
good.
actually,
hey.
if your husband just lets
He
you
does-
just dress up the way you want to dress
just
up,
check his phone.
doesn't
He
really
has,
care
he has
about you.
another woman that he tells those things. He doesn't care about you at all. Zero. You are just a fuckmate or something. The Mike Sonko story. That reminds me of that.
Yeah.
We'll go to that later on.
There was someone I wanted to talk to about the Mike Sonko story, but he told me, no, let's not talk about it. But I want to talk about it, man.
Now you can
There
talk
was,
about it.
I was thinking about it the other day, by the way. In fact, I think we can move on to that topic now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the way I saw the whole Mike Sonko thing, there was the good side and then there was the bad side. There was
The confrontation was okay.
The
But I didn't like the humiliation that came with it.
okay. There was one thing I liked that he did, and there was one thing I didn't like that he did. So I'll talk about those. But I want to hear what you guys thought about the situation. You saw the story, like you saw the post, and like that video where he was there with the daughter and his daughter and
First
the
of all-
daughter's husband, and then they had that conflict. And
First of all, we have to analyze the man. This is an emasculated man. He doesn't have any say in that house.
this is
As you saw,
the husband to the daughter.
yeah.
Yes.
As you saw, this is a kept man, a made man. That's what we call them. You just kept, and all things are taken care
Yes.
of by your in-law.
Yes.
It's wrong.
Yes.
You're married, in short.
Yeah.
They married you as a woman now,
Yeah.
so you should stay in his place.
Ah.
So what they did was actually reminding him of his place. But violence is not a good thing. Yeah, I've been in such kind of relationships. They're not good. Violence is just out of the topic. It's just you not having your anger in check and all these things. But the man, I think what he was doing was trying to assert himself. And you cannot assert yourself in a house you don't provide. You don't cater to anything. You're just
Exactly.
there. That's what he was trying to do.
So, a couple of things I liked. I liked the way Sonko stepped in to protect the daughter.
Yeah.
So I liked the way he stood up and said, "Yo, if anyone fucks," because I looked at that daughter like my daughter. If that was my daughter, bro, me, I would have freaking skinned that guy. I would have, I would have skinned that guy alive. But I understand why the husband did that shit. That dude is not providing anything, right? He is just
He has no say.
He has no say. And you know what happens to a man that is not a man in his house?
I can tell you this. I've been in such situations, sorry to say, but I've been in such situations when I was broke, bro. Like, hey, you find a girl, she has money more than you, she's taking care of you, she bought you a few t-shirts and boxes.
Just chop your balls off and give them to her.
Exactly. So she becomes the man. You cannot say, oh, let's do this. It's always what she wants.
Yeah.
And you have to comply by, if you're a macho man,
at some point,
you cannot stay in such a place.
Yes.
If you know who you are as a man, I'd rather be suffering in the ghetto, bro.
You know what I feel
and
could have
still
happened?
keep my manhood.
You know what I feel could have happened? Because she knows, Sonko's daughter knows that she is
From
the head. She's from power, basically, right? And she's got all this power and control. I think at some point, because we've not heard the full story, but what I think could have happened was maybe at some point she just felt like, this freaking loser, my dad is doing everything for him, he's just sitting at home freaking watching.
Should be
movies
washing
and
the
stuff.
babies.
He should be watching them. Yeah, he should be doing all this stuff. And then he's telling me to go and cook food or something, because the argument was around food or something. It was about breakfast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So she must have told him something that really touched the nerve, and he was like, how can she tell me this? Right? So he must have hit her. Now, obviously, I don't condone violence. That's fucked up, right? But, when a man is in that point, and the one thing I wanted to point out was, I kind of feel like sometimes with women, they don't really have that boundary. They will just say what they need to say.
To get it
men-
off their head.
With men, we know when I'm talking with another guy, right? I know there are certain things I can't tell him because this will result in conflict,
They will
physical
fight.
conflict, right? It will result in. So we tend to moderate what we say, right?
To each other.
But with women, it's like I'll just say whatever the hell I say because society has told me it's not right to hit a woman, which is correct. But men, they can't compute that. Like you can tell me something
In the heat of the moment.
in the heat of the moment, and as a woman, you wouldn't restrict yourself. You just say whatever you want to say, and you might say something that will just really strike a nerve with a guy.
Yeah.
And a guy can only take it for so long. At some point, he'll just be like, okay, I've snapped, and then he goes all in, which is fucked up. But
And usually it comes with regret after.
yes, of course,
A
it comes with
man
regret.
never wants
because
to.
you saw that in the video, like the way he was
Yeah,
like,
he was
okay, I
humble.
fucked
He
up.
was like,
Yeah,
shit, I
messed
don't know
up.
what came over me.
Yeah.
It's anger.
Yeah.
So the feeling of even have you ever noticed let me give you an example of these guys at the malls, the watchmen, the soldiers.
Yeah.
This guy, there's a way you'll approach him and he'll be so nice to you. And there's a way you'll approach him and he'll show you who he is. He won't even let you in the mall
Oh yeah.
or wherever. Me, I had a moment with some.
I remember that.
And it was basically because I overstepped.
Yes.
I had to sit back and accept that I overstepped.
Yeah.
Or maybe my friend, because he's the one who started it,
Yeah.
he abused one of them with their mother. You get?
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah, there
the
you go.
guys were
See,
full of
so
rage.
saying something that crosses the line that leads to nothing.
Yeah, there's a line that you can cross and there's no coming back. It's violence from there.
Yeah. No.
So basically, like it's how we communicate with each other, how you're trying to pass your point across. It shouldn't sound like you're trying to remind me I'm a watchman.
There was and then actually going back to the Sonko thing, there was another thing I kind of felt like Sonko is in the wrong.
I think
One thing
for me, what he did wrong is recording. These are family matters, and in as much as he himself loves doing all that, I feel like there would have been a privater way of handling this situation. Yeah, like there would be a nicer way of handling it. Not
more
coming
private.
with a whole entourage. It's like intimidation to some extent. It's like reminding this guy by the
No, but he would do that. I mean, I would have done that if that's my daughter, man. I would
like
have
a whole gang.
Yeah, a whole gang, man. I would be there, bro.
In my bedroom,
daughter.
and you notice it was in the bedroom.
Man, I don't care,
Where was it?
bro.
But in
That's
the
the-
bedroom.
Okay, me the thing I didn't agree with.
Oh yeah, like
Okay.
but do you not see the wrong thing? Yeah, come
In
with the whole
recording.
gang, but
But don't record it and put it out on social media.
yeah, like it's this matters of family again. They're very delicate.
But they'll
Because
eventually get
you'll
leaked.
find this girl loves the guy. They love each other at a point.
Oh yeah, she does.
They do, and even so, there she was like, "Hey, don't touch my husband."
There you go.
You get so in as much as this is Sonko's way of handling it, there was another. There could have been a nicer way of. Because now this guy is a famous emoji for Kenothias now. Yeah, sorry, guy.
I think me the thing I didn't
It's not the
agree.
image for Kenothia.
I know the thing I don't agree with what he did is actually there are two things. Look, we already know he's got so much power and money and all that kind of stuff, right? And influence, right? He should have taken responsibility in finding or trying to direct his daughter to find someone that is of equal power and
But
wealth.
you see again.
Yeah.
But you
Because for a woman, she always looks for, this is always, IQ says, the source of her provisioning, right? Needs to be from her man. And she needs to be in the presence of the person that gives her the most, right?
Yeah.
And that should be her husband. But the problem here in this dynamic is her father is
Dad
still
is a
the source of
tycoon.
provisioning, and it's emasculating the husband.
your dad is a
So
tycoon.
yeah, exactly. So now he could have done two things. He could have either found or put his daughter in a place where she can get access to men who are at the same
But do
level
you
as
think-
Sonko.
but do you think-
or
But do you think he's not done that?
maybe he did and he
He
failed.
did. No,
Maybe
not
he
even
did and he failed.
failing.
because she
I
went
think
and found
I
him,
think
right?
what happens is, if at all it's an arranged marriage, same way Indians do it, like it's to protect wealth or something.
Yeah.
There are those organized marriages and
Yeah.
stuff, but there's no love there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't go and say that the lady
No,
is...
I'm not saying arranged.
No, not even that. Like the way you're putting it is like she should date or date upwards, right? She should date like an equivalent or a guy
Equivalent
who's...
to her father, not to herself.
Exactly. But the problem is, how many Sonkos do you know in Kenya?
Exactly. So that was now bringing me to my
How
second
many
point.
people-
Which brings me to my second point, which was if he couldn't secure a wealthy man that the daughter could look up to, then he should have stepped out
And let them...
and stopped providing.
Exactly. And let them struggle
And
make
let
their
them struggle
own.
and build it on their own. And then she can look up
But
to him.
there's no need to struggle.
But there was
Me, I feel
that's the
I
problem,
feel
you see.
also, I also feel, and I also feel like the man is somehow the IQ levels, somewhere there's something wrong,
No.
because there's no way, me, the way I think, there's no way at Sonko is my in-law and I don't even have a business out of it just to fend for my family.
Let me tell you something. And this I don't want to bring
How do you send me rent money every month as my in-law?
Let me tell you something, bro.
How?
Let me tell you something, bro. As a man, if you find an
There's
easy
a problem
way,
with that.
if you find an
Whatever
easy
that
way to
is.
make money, if
No,
you find an easy
that's-
way to get free money, you'll become lazy.
But you see,
You will become lazy.
automatically,
And you
but
take it for
you see, it means the guy is just like that.
He became comfortable, man.
He's just like that.
No.
I could have gotten comfortable
No.
myself, but
No.
I'm not like that.
He had businesses. From that video I remember watching, Sonko mentioned that he had businesses and they all failed and they didn't do so well. That's why he stepped in to support. What happened, I feel, is this guy became lazy. He's like, yo,
Or he gave up.
or he gave up. Something along those lines. And he's like, okay, Sonko is just sending me money, so let me just chill then,
Yeah.
So he lost his frame.
Become a married
Because look at the way he look at the way he was so weak. Like in that video, he just looked so
and he couldn't
beat down, and he was just like
his
yeah,
frame became like a boy's. Like
exactly.
Like now I'm talking to my dad. Oh, dad, just my guys.
It's that analogy of
Yo.
strong times make weak men.
Mhm.
Oh no, sorry. Good times make weak men. Weak men create hard times. Hard times create strong. It's that cycle basically.
usually
So
is.
he was in that cycle of he was having a good time. Sonko was giving him money and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So he lost his frame. He became weak and just started chilling and said, I'm getting free money. Why should I bother? Even trying to rejuvenate my businesses.
It goes back to this. It means the lady didn't. The guy, when they met with the lady, maybe he was well off.
Exactly.
So we cannot
Exactly.
say that he. You get. You can't say that
He could have been well off. He could have been
Hey.
not at the par with Sonko, but he must have been really good. Like his businesses were doing well and
such a
everything.
woman.
Because Sonko at the end of the day Sonko would have approved of this guy. Like he would have said, okay, he's got some businesses
He
going,
did.
things are going well, so I'll approve of this relationship and all that kind of stuff, and he just let it go. But then,
But I think
over the years or whatever, how long
for
do you think
fathers,
they're-
what they care about is, are you able to provide?
Yes, are you able to take care of my
That's
daughter?
it.
That's it, basically. Yeah.
Hey, and that's it. So my cup is empty.
Part two. So the discipline around like alcohol and stuff, and like why I've never drunk is like, obviously I was surrounded with relatives that used to drink a lot, and I saw what happened to their lives and how abusive they became, and even friends that I used to hang out with, they became so abusive. Yeah, so I saw like the way alcohol was really affecting them, and they got addicted to it. So I said prevention is better than cure, right? So
Yeah.
I'd rather not even try, because what if I became addicted, So I
But-
don't even want to experience that. So just to avoid all of that, I've just always avoided it.
Yeah, and it's a good place to live at.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It feels really good because there was a time I went to this club, what is it called? Quivers in Kilimani on a Monday night, and then Tuesday I was fresh and ready for work the next day, right?
You can just go
Was
listen to
perfectly
music,
okay.
drink up.
Yeah, we just sat there, we listened to music, it was a reggae night or
This
whatever.
guy will literally drink Fanta.
Yeah, I was there with my Fanta. In fact, I posted a video there. I was there with my Fanta. and we were just chilling and having such a good time, and it was such a nice time, you know.
But I think we need to define what a good time is and what
Yeah,
fun
oh
is,
yeah.
and what
I have-
you can, if you know your limits as well. Everything, if you overdo the Fanta as well, you'll die of diabetes. And
Oh yeah, of course, yes.
yeah, so
everything has
its
limits.
own limits and ups and downs and disadvantages and advantages. Yeah, but I think we touched on this on the other podcast.
Yeah, I know. I talked about it. I just have that fear of getting addicted.
It doesn't mean that this situation is peculiar to you. It's just not you that happened.
Yeah, but it's
It's a lot of people who die out of alcohol, bro.
Yeah, I know.
A lot. And
Exactly. And I've witnessed it. I've seen someone.
because I actually know what killed it. It's not the alcohol that killed the guy. It's
Really?
a heartbreak.
Yo.
You remember I was telling you.
Yeah.
I was telling you this bit where why are people in the club? Why? Why is this person a drunkard? Why is this person smoking too much? Why is this person an addict?
you told me
It's always an emotional. There's something emotional happening in
Like
their
a
life.
heartbreak or something. Or some
Mostly a
relationship.
heartbreak. That's what kills most men. So the heartbreak will propel me into drinking.
But okay, my understanding of why men or people do this is to forget.
Yeah, and in the midst
you can't.
in the midst of
But
forgetting,
how can you?
in the midst of forgetting a heartbreak, you're addicted.
Exactly.
losing money.
And you lose yourself, you lose
And
money.
losing money.
Yeah, you lose money, you lose yourself, you lose relationships that were meaningful, you become a junk.
Yeah, and you lose your
Product.
dignity, self-respect. That's another reason why I didn't want to try. Is like I don't know what kind of person I'll turn into.
I would want to see that person.
No, you guys will not over my dead. Okay, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe if I hit like 60, if I make it to 60, that time I'll be doing everything.
Boogie.
But are you seeing how many people want? They can even pay like a lot to stop drinking and live a sober life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Being sober, this sobriety, whatever. A lot
Yeah.
of people want to be. Let me tell you, like a lot of people who drink alcohol want to get sober, but they don't know how.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now there's where you drink for fun, and there's not alcoholism.
Yeah.
Where on a Monday morning I must take a shot to go to work. There are there's functional
Yeah.
what do we call it?
Alcoholics.
Alcoholics. Yeah, now that's where we draw the line. Like now this is you are an addict.
That's the thing. I don't want to let something else control the way I live my life.
Exactly. Under the
Because I'm already fighting my own demons already.
Under
man.
the
I don't want to
influence.
add another one to the belt, you know?
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
it says as long as you're taking alcohol, don't think like you can't get to that point where someone got like worse and then passed away.
But
Yeah.
But again, it must be caused by something.
Mm.
I tell her men are very emotional, first
But
of
maybe
all.
at times alcohol.
We are more emotional than them. It's just that we are more logical. But
No.
we'll hide our emotions.
Yes, we'll hide our
We'll
emotions.
cover them.
Yes.
Try not, the society
Suppress
has
them.
already defined a man. A man should be strong. A man should be well maintained. A man should be able to provide. Now, assuming I can't do all this, they'll just go into depression. And what do I do to escape my depression? In a bar.
Man.
And that's where you find even the guys who are like, nibaye tu ya mia. Why?
Damn.
It's not that they can't stay sober.
But it's not. Let me tell you guys another point because me I've struggled with alcohol. Now it gets to a point where it's not because someone is sad. Alcohol took over you. Now you're addicted. You could have the money, babe. You could be happy at home, but you're addicted. Like I'll tell you, like a lot of women, wives, they drink in the house. Like there's research where housewives, like they're becoming alcoholics.
I should have another camera here.
Yeah.
Another microphone, man. We need to mic you up next time.
Let me
So
walk
next
some
weekend,
things.
we're here. We're gonna mic you up as well.
We're gonna start her podcast.
Yes.
She has a lot to
Yeah,
tell
you
women
do-
as
yeah,
well.
Yeah, you need to be on the show as well.
So
And Helen, you've been on. You work as a nurse. Come on, you need to tell us a little bit about. Come on,
Can you imagine?
how many people do
you
you
gotta tell us.
how many people do you
There was a
give?
story you told me about someone you were you were taking care of, and they had shown up at the hospital, and they had drunk themselves like they were gonna
They
like
wanted
die.
to die.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've heard stories of why these men have done this, and mostly they're men, isn't it? Mostly men that show up like that, like drunk like crazy. Okay, if you want to share. You don't want to share. Okay.
It's private commodities. It's confidential.
Confidential.
It will mess her.
Doctor patient stuff. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like when you're happy at home and when things are going well.
What reason? What reason?
Like,
What reason do I have? You know,
yeah, right.
I give you an example of us. Like, you get why would I want to be drunk all the time and I'm happy? But there are people who just drink for fun. But now there are those people you're always finding them at the liquor store. Now those are the ones we're talking about.
Maybe there was only
Where it's
once.
become a problem, you know.
Yeah.
There's a guy who will not leave the Mirror shop. Like they're always there chewing. Every Monday to Friday, Monday to Monday, they're always chewing.
Yeah.
You'll not miss them.
Yeah.
So I feel like the society itself has made men to be caged up, and as we were saying last time, it's about time men come out and realize, expressing my emotions is not weakness. Because we're not hard. I'll feel, let me just go forget about this and sit and drink with my guys out there. But none of those guys will give you any solution. Because you won't talk about those things.
Of course.
So you're caged up and you end up exploding. That's why you find the suicide is going high. I feel we took another turn though, but here we
Of
are.
course, we're taking turns, but but I think we've touched up on some really good points. We've had a really nice discussion. Definitely next time we'll have you mic'd up, and then you can also join us as well, and we can talk about these things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Telling her then next time.
Yeah. She'll also start hers as well.
Yes, definitely.
And host her
I
fellow
don't know
women.
if she's going to be camera shy or what.
Points you want to talk on this podcast, a bit texting and then.
Yeah, you know, yeah, because even this session, we just brainstormed some points. I didn't even really
We didn't have
come
any
down.
plan for it.
Yeah, I just came through. I was like, we'll just record something better than nothing, right? So nice. All right, bro. Let's call it a day, and let's. Any final words for the guys on the channel? You want to shout out to anyone or something, or?
For me, shout out the gang, bro.
It's been an amazing journey, man, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys checking out the channel, checking out the content, checking out his content. It's been amazing, guys. So we'll definitely come up with more topics. Put down in the comments of topics that you guys
discuss.
Yeah, the topics that you guys want us to talk about. And if you've got anything that you don't agree with what we've said today,
same opportunity.
Yeah, put that there in the comments as well. And let us know how the audio sounds this time around.
This time I'm sure it's crystal clear. I'm not sure if they can hear her though.
I'll see if my microphone maybe picked her audio.
I don't think so. It has noise cancellation, but it's fine. We'll see.
Aye, man.
You'll remember the kind of questions she asked. Maybe you'll put it as a.
I'll just put it as words like text on the thingy. All right. Peace.
Peace out.